Right, so this is my front garden for middle of May. Show you something. These two are growing up high, so pretty sure the cosmeas. I've got new flowers. These are the wallflowers to last for 2 to 5 years. Got a little ant on there as well. That looks like it's dying. I planted it somewhere else. That's the lavender. It ain't done great. The honeysuckle, I forgot what type of honeysuckle this is called. It tends to come out early, but not this early. So that's all. I don't know what's all the lots of little stuff on it. I think they're bugs, you know. I think they're like little thrips or something, or there's something anyway, because I can see a little fly on it. I don't know if you can see it there. Lots of little different bugs. I don't mind it though. You come round here, and we have got the strawberry fields starting to come up in bud, as you can see. So looking at it, I think the ants are all over this place farming it. So yeah, I don't know if that's going to affect the flowers or not, but it looks a hell of a lot. I mean, this is this one here. Ants all over it farming, so I don't think it's doing very well. This is a ladybug down there. So yeah, over here, this got a flower on it, this magnolia, but it just squished out. Yeah, squished out down there, and probably wasn't the best place to put it, but we'll see. This is the Pontiella snowbird, and it's come out in flowers. You know, this will last until first frost, this. So that's cool. I don't know what that is there growing. Not 100% sure about that. That does look like a different plant. So I'm not 100%. Yeah. So I've put in some dahlias around here. In here, I think. One over here. Hopefully they start growing, but they're a bit shit. They're a bit dried out. Let's have a look at this. This is still growing, which is great, even though it's been hammered by some type of bug. This hasn't. Oh, look at that. Ladybug. 4-spot one. How cool is that? There's another one up here. It's got like 1,000,000 spots on it. I'll come around here. Winter pansies are still doing good. Yeah, that. Purple ones. We've got the Erigan Stallones coming through, the daisies. Now, I personally thought the bushy thing down there would get bigger before the flowers come. It's cool, I don't mind. There we go. A little bit of flowering starting to happen. Over here, that's the intense. This is starting to come through on the, I forgot what it's called, the caress, the winter caress, Mahonia caress. So yeah, that's going to start flowering soon as well. So this is the winter star Mahonia. This was just a little bit down and it's grown into this crazy red thing. And it's got buds on there, so looking cool. Yeah. To come round here, look at these. This is what we're supposed to sprout last year, but never did. Pretty sure they're the cosmeas, the fire ones. These were the daisies. Just gonna let them die naturally. Yeah, I'll put in dahlia down there. Hopefully that'll grow. These have gone absolutely massive this year. I mean, I've only just put them in last year, like, but way too big. It's damping out my shaded flowers. Luckily, they like shade. That's still all red. Yeah, this is my raspberry plant. I was going to move it, but you do get nice little flowers on it. With those flowers. And you do get raspberries on it. And look at this. This is growing really well. This is like, it's even coming out in flowers. I was supposed to be told that these flower in autumn and yet it's flowering right now. So I'm not 100% sure about that. I'll have to look it up again. But it's not. And this one over here, I think it's from this other plant. This is the Firethorn, is starting to bud as well. So this is my front garden. As you can see, it's not that big, but it has a lot of flowers in it. So there you go. That's the front garden. Nice and colourful, starting to get colourful, and flowering at the wrong time. Right, so this is my back garden, and it's poppy season. Lots and lots of poppies. The bluebells are starting to die down, but absolutely loads of poppies coming through. Looks absolutely buzzing, that does. Look at that. Poppies down there, but this is the start. Since I've moved these flowers into these crazy Aldi pots, this is starting to get green. That's starting to get bigger. That's coming back from the death. These used to be hyacinth pinks, but I just cut them down. That's getting bigger. That's green, and that's getting bigger. These are the intense geraniums, which look nice, and they keep making new little round things to turn into flowers. How good is that? Lovely. It is intense. And everything else is getting bigger as well and greener. Because these are starting to go brown and die off and stuff like that, but these get dry at the top, so that's really good. And these are going to be flowering soon. Look at that dodgy bastard over there. You can't go over there, do that, mate. Okay, you can go down there. These are looking alright, and them are looking alright. So yeah, this is great, yes. So, and them over there are flowering. So nice little daisies from the Erigan Stallone. Yeah, nice. So let's have a look here. Yeah, these are, we've got loads of these poppies coming up. Look at that. That's lovely, that is. Absolutely. I normally rip them out, but now I know what poppies look like before they flower. I know they're not weeds, so that's cool. What's this down here? I'm not sure what that is, probably a weed or something. Oh, it's this, but it's not doing very well for some reason. This over here is a hydrangea. I forgot to look in my front garden to see if there's a hydrangea there. Still. So, what's that? Geraniums, little geraniums. That's not my geranium, but you can tell by how they are, by how little the flower is. I don't mind having them. These are my winter pansies, not doing very well, but these are starting to come through a little bit. And then my erigons. I put some Alfa Alfa seed down here, so hopefully they'll grow into Alfa seed. That'll be a poppy, little tiny conifer. That's my wallflower. This over here is my winter clematis. I'm trying to get it to go along here and along there to see if it'll do. It's kind of doing it. I wouldn't say it was brilliant. These are my white and pink or purple butterfly bushes. They're getting taller and taller, especially that one. I'm not sure still whether to keep it going or split it over. Right, there's my crazy colourful one that I never know the name of. Yeah, go around here. So I've moved my I cut down the conifer to allow more light into the garden, and also to have a better view of my garden. And I've put in my winter honeysuckle, which hasn't grown that well, but since I've put it in this part of the garden like that just a week ago, it's grown a lot. It's amazing how much it's grown, and this one is doing well as well. Whew, poppies there, poppies there. I put some jelly bean poppies in, California poppies. Not sure if they're going to grow or not. I've also put in the dahlias around there and stuff. and some jelly and some asters, stuff like that. Yeah, but look at this. I put in honeysuckles. I did about 4 or 5 honeysuckles in this garden, so I'm not sure if they're all the same breed or if they're just 1 or 2, because that looks totally different than this one over here. But of course they get a little bit bluey purple over there, or pinky yellow, so it might be all the same one. I'm not 100% sure. As you can see, if we can zoom this in, look at that. So there was a plane going past, but yeah, if you take a look in there, the flowers going on the honeysuckle around this place. Lots and lots of flowers opening up. I'm actually really surprised how early this is opening up, because we're only in the middle of May, and the one in the park is definitely not flowering, so it's a very mad thing. Maybe the recent sun and stuff. So as you see, I'm getting the honeysuckles going up there, comes all the way around here, and then it's going up here, as you can see, all the way up. That's my winter honeysuckle. I want to try and get it going that way. As I've just trailed it now. I want the winter honeysuckle going up there, up onto the tree, so it basically flowers in the winter and from the winter honeysuckle, and it flowers in the summer or spring from the normal one. This is a laurel. It's supposed to get flowers on it. I've never seen flowers on it. So, and look at that. That's a nice little chunk of growth happening there, which is looking good. A little bit of chunk of growth happening. That's only just recently happened, this chunk of growth. Over here, what that is, I think it's that part of the honeysuckle, isn't it? I think, or might be from, I'm not 100% sure what that is from. If I look right down there, it looks like it's coming from the winter honeysuckle. So I'm going to see if I can trail it. I really trail it, but I am going to do it eventually and going up there. That's a bit of a mad one, that is. It's never flowered, this one, so hopefully it'll flower this year. That down there is my cherry thing. That down there is my purple fusion thing. Purple berries in the autumn. And there's one here which is doing a lot better. And if we go up nice, close and personal, it's getting little flowers on it. Oh, look like little flowers. So yeah, there's my wallflower. So there's my rose, and this is what I want to tell you about this. Right here, look at them. Having it off with each other. No wonder they've got different colours. Alright, so that is my Alfa Alfa. Alfa Alfa, Alfa Alfa. Everything here that you can see these type of leaves on is Alfa Alfa. And it's all growing. I thought it died. So I planted a load of seeds to get it going again. And then I find out it's got all these different roots on it, and it looks amazing. It's going to look absolutely, it looks massive. You know, I didn't realise it was going to go this big, but it is. So I don't mind, because in the summer that'll start flowering purple flowers and they're going to look absolutely buzzing. Here's another ladybird down here. Ladybirds love it in this garden. Honeysuckle's doing alright. It's got a little bit going on with it, but it is starting to get that bud thing in there. Alright. And this here had flowers on it. Look lovely. But I found out that unfortunately the cat's come along here, jumped down there, and all the flowers keep falling off. Probably why all the dog violet died and stuff like that. But you know, it is what it is. And we've got poppies here as well. I'm coming up to the last part of the garden. It's this place here. Is my new back garden, and there's something really mad going on. I put in a shed ton of Alfa Alfa, 80,000 seeds for the whole back garden, and I'm pretty sure that all those seeds are these little tiny planty things here. They've all germinated, and that's gonna be absolutely mad as hell, that is, because there's loads and loads and loads and absolutely millions of them. I mean, they might not all grow into them, but that's a hell of a lot of Alfa Alfa. And if I do get a load, I'll just finger it around. But there's my other plants. They don't tend to be doing that great, these ones. They look a bit curly. There's my ericons. So this is a bit of like catmint and phlox paniculator, and they just seem to be curling. So I'm not sure about that. But my wallflowers are growing, and everything else is growing. And my pond is looking alright with no water in it. So yeah. So I've just noticed these little flowers down here. So they're germinated there. Germination over there. A germination over here as well. I think I've just created, and loads of germination around here, so now that is unbelievable, that is. But no germination over there. That's where I really wanted it, to be honest with you, because it's a bit bare over there. But yeah, we got germination and we got a good garden. Let's do the reverse. We got some stuff here that might be growing back. I'm not 100% sure. That's my boothia. As you can see, I put wallflower Alfa Alfa seed in there. Put some Alfa Alfa seed in there. I'm only guessing it's Alfa Alfa seed, but considering it takes 2 days for germination, and it's been a few days, and I've got all of them exactly the same flower type, it's looking a bit mad.